A rare interconference showdown here. This is a great rivalry, Richard. We don't get to see it too often.
Well, this is a special regular season game because of the rarity of it. We don't get to see these types of matchups too often, and I kind of like it that way.
Pass to Jovic. Got a hand on it. Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
First shot won't go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to ABC. Oh, he tries a three. The shot comes out. Here's Jovic. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The three is up. Rebounded by Jovic. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Jokic's shot is good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's ABC. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting two.
That one's off. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Into the lane. Oh, Jokic with a block. Here's Jovic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Shoots, 4 on the clock. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Grant.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, We've never really seen that before. Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. The offensive rebound. Jokic, good.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's ABC. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Jokic. Here's Jovic. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside Bogdanovic. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's ABC. Second chance shot. The layup off target. Shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Bogdanovic on the wing. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. A nice shot by Ramos.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim, and look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times, runs the pick and roll well, and is shifty in the paint.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic.
Yeah, one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovic is an asset for this team.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Covered by Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Bogdanovic. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Here's Ramos. Oh, Jokic with a block. In transition, here they come. Here's Jovic. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Here's Ramos. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Gone 8 for 14 from the floor.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Out left to the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Got 6 of 14 in so far. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Perez. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. So it's the home team now. They lead by 7. Pass to Guduric. No good on his first attempt of the game. Gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Perez. Free throw line jumper. First shot won't go. And it's ABC with a rebound. Pass to Perez. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The home team on D. 6-point game. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Off target from 3-point range. Rebounded by Perez. Shooting only 39% in the early going. Driving in. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's ABC. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Here's Perez. Pass to ABC. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Perez. Takes a 13-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Guduric. Down low. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 1:51 left in the first quarter here. Here's Perez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Driving to the basket from 18 feet away. And it's ABC with a rebound.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Pass to Guduric. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Perez. He's got 5. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. With the drive. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Guduric. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Good work there as it goes. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Here's Guterich. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovic. Offline from the top of the key.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Perez. And that misses. That would have put him up. Shooting around 41%. In transition, here they come. Jokic in the post. Give him 8. And he drops it in from the low post. Jokic has got 10.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Covered by Jokic. Finds the open look, and it's on target. He's got 6. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Guterich. And here's Bogdanovic. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Guterich. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Covered by Jokic. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Here's ABC. He tries for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Jovic from behind the arc. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Rebounded by Jovic. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. 19-footer. That went off the back iron and out. Gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Defended by Bogdanovic. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the strike. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Here's the three. And he can't get that one. Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's ABC. Fires for three. And the three-pointer goes. 11 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Pass to Jovic. Beyond the arc. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Floats one. Defended by Bogdanovic. Fades. Misses off the left iron.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Two shots.
And he drops the first. That one's no good. Gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Defended by Bogdanovic. Here's ABC. On the take. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
It's a close game here in LA. Pass to Ramos from outside the arc. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Doesn't fall for him. Only 1 for 8 from the floor now. Here's Ramos. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Rebounded by Jovic. Pass to Guduric. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here's ABC. Over to the wing. Here's Ramos. He's got 5. Shot is up. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Guterich. From outside, off the mark. Shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to ABC. Rebounded by Jovic. Shooting just 37% in the game. Now Bogdanovic. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
We're seeing how Jokic can take over a game on a good night. He gets more and more efficient every season.
You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Both teams will make substitutions. Jokic has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Here's ABC, covered by Jokic, to the paint. Pass to ABC. Six on the shot clock. And that one's long. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Jokic finds Bogdanovic. He goes up again, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Here's ABC to halt the run. And that one's good. ABC. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Shot clock at 6. From the arc. That is ABC with a rebound. Here's ABC. Inside. Here's ABC. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Lets it fly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's ABC to the middle. Here's ABC. And the layup is good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
From 12 feet, it's good.
Able to create the shot they were looking for there.
Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
The home team on D. Out to the wing. Pass to ABC. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Jokic with it. The fader. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Just powerful move in there by Jokic, using his frame to just bust through the contact and get his shot.
That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Jokic has got 19 points.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Perez. Give him 8 points now. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
No good from 11 feet.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
He's off on the layup. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. 1:27 left in the second. Pass to ABC. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. They get it again. And another shot. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 5.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Over to the left wing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Perez. Give him 8.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And his ABC with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Perez. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we wrap up the first half. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 21 points, 3 block shots, and 9 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's ABC. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 10 points for him.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Hey, puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
To the paint. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside, here's Ramos. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Jovic. For three. He can't hit that time. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's ABC. 5 on the clock. He shoots it. Ramos, no good.
Normally he drains that.
Shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Jovic. Misses in close. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's ABC. Not going to go that time.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Jokic. The shot no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. That one goes in. He's got 12.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Yep, that one goes.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Ramos pulls it in. Got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Covered by Jokic. Knocked away. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
One shot.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Ramos. The 3 ball. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Shooting just 37% in the game. Here's ABC. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Goodrich. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Give him 8.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
He takes it in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Bogdanović. He's got 5. Pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Here's Jovic. And here's Bogdanović. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Jokic. The 3. He got a piece of it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Poke loose. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Guduric. Give him 8. Pass to Jovic. Bogdanovic with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's ABC. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Bogdanovic from long range. The shot won't fall.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Picked it out of midair. Here's the break. Here's Jovic. He can't get it to go. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Guduric, who poked away. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Outside Bogdanovic. Pulls up, high post. It's tipped. Here's Perez. He's got 10. To the left wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Here's Ramos. He's got 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. So it's the home team now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. The 3 is up. The shot off that time.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Perez. 13 points in the game. The steal.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Over to the left wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. That's tipped. Pass to Guduric. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Off target at the rim. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Deflected. Now Bogdanovich tries to break his ice. And he lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is, sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Fires top of the key. No good, a bit long that time. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Perez. He's got 13. The shot, no good. Here's Guduric. Pass to Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Ramos. Guterich with the rebound. Shooting just 38% for this game so far. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
One shot.
And that one misses. Here's Perez. He's got 13. Off with the layup. Shooting 35% in the third quarter. .114 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Elbow shot. Ramos pulls it in. Shooting just 34% so far in this one. The ball's knocked loose.
Coming.
46 seconds left in the third. Tipped. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Guduric. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Perez. He's got 13. Pass to ABC. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Defended by Bogdanovic. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Jokic. And his ABC with a rebound. Shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Defended by Bogdanovic. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Can't get it to fall.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Got it.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Jovic. Outside Bogdanovic. 13 feet out. Offensive rebound. Jokic. Second chance effort. And that one's good. Jovic.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's ABC. There's the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. All alone. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter.
So steady jump shooting. Jokic almost has a set shot under control when he lets it fly. And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Steven Silas as he talked with the team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
And Allie, thanks. Rebounded by Jovic. Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Fires the 3. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Bogdanovic. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's ABC. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic. And he drops the first. Both good from the line that time. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jovic. Takes the three. Gets the three to fall. Great game for him. Double-double now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's ABC. From 7. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Going inside. No luck on that one. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 5th foul. Jokic grabs the board.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
He gets it in there. Here's ABC. Banked it in off the glass. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Here's Jovic. Back to Jokic. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Ramos, defended by Bogdanovic. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 14. That one goes. Count it. Gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's ABC. High arcing shot. Oh, Jokic with a block. Pass to Bogdanovic. Soft touch off the glass.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Here's ABC. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's ABC. Second shot opportunity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic on the wing. To the right side. Releases. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Ramos. Lays it up and banks it in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Jovic. Bogdanovic with it.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
The shot. They get it back.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Good on both. Gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's ABC. Lets it go from 14. He can't get that one to fall. Shooting only 39% so far in the game. Outside Bogdanovic. Takes a three. That shot, no good. Shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to ABC. 13 feet out. That shot off the mark.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Bogdanovic up top. Five to shoot. 4-3. And it's ABC with a rebound. Shooting just 37% in the game. That one is off. Outside Bogdanovic. Looking to get it going. It's not going to go for him. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to ABC. To the left side wing. He shoots a three. Can't get it to drop.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Here's Jovic. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. The floater blocked, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
A shot to stop the drought. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that brings him within single digits. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. The shot misses.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Chalk up 2 there.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Cashes in the 12-footer. Fires it. We're going the other way.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And so they get the victory here at home.
And you know, sometimes in these interconference rivalries, Greg, it gets physical and contentious.
I'm sure the refs have talked to both coaches about just that, Kevin. Keeping it clean. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few quick whistles to drive that point home.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's ABC. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Brownlee. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Now, here's Jokic. Here's Micic. Back to Jokic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic. And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. the 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Free throw, no good for Jokic. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Lets it fly. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Micic. Passes it to Jokic. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Out to the wing. Here's Ramos. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Here's Jokic. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Count that one.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field. Micic, the pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And he's got a lot of jobs to do. And Jokic takes rebounding just as serious as the other phases of the game.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Free throw, good. Jokic.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Out to the right wing. Pass to ABC. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme. It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Here's Micic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's ABC. Brownlee tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Micic. Pass to Jokic. Makes it off the glass. Jokic has got 9 points.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Shoots from the right block. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Brownlee. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Micic, the pass to Jovic. Bogdanovich with it. The pass to Jovic. And here's Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. Here's Ramos. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Down low. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Micic, the pass to Bogdanovic. Drills it from outside.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And Stephen Silas wants a timeout.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Over to the wing. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Releases from the wing and drills it. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Driving in. Passes to ABC. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's ABC, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Will it go? That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Pass to Bogdanovich. Six to shoot. And the jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's ABC. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Got a hand on it. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. At a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good footwork by Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And to start this game off about 41% from the floor. To the paint. ABC's shot is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Micic. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
To the inside, ABC.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Petrushev. Here's Micic. And the pass to Petrushev. And the three off target. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Micic. No dice from the high post. Hitting 47% from the field to start things off. To the middle, here's Aguilar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Micic. He's got 5. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Petrushev. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup. 1:30 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. From deep. And no good. .104 left here in the opening quarter. Tipped away. Here's Micic. Here's Gutteridge. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now the pass to ABC. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Perez. And the shot is long. Here's Gutteridge. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left in the first. The steal. Here's Micic. He's got 5. Lets it go with a 3. He doesn't hit that one. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 5. 2K Sports, and we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 2.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play, comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Passes it to Ramos. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound, being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Micic. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Bogdanovic. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Bogdanovic is a productive scorer who excels on and off the ball.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Jokic defending. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Ramos. Pass to ABC. Six to shoot. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic passes to Jovic. Puts it up from 12. That's tipped. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jokic defends.